All right, YouTube, Truth Man here. So what I want to talk about on this video, and this is the All Subjects channel, the No Matrix, No Simping, All Subjects channel. What I want to talk about on this video, and this will be another somewhat short video, is how to know that your job is one worth staying at and staying on. How to know. You don't listen to these women, man. These women always keep you in a emasculating low place because they know you get to getting Lamborghinis and stuff like that. You're going to start looking at them 9 times out of 10. Me personally, I wouldn't do somebody like that. If they was down for me, then they going to enjoy the wealth that I get. But a lot of women be insecure like that. They know you're going to start looking at them different. And they don't, most of them, an insecure woman don't really want you to get options like that. So they comfortable as long as you getting the basics with you being at that job, no matter how they treat you, no matter if you making enough money to get the finer things in life. They don't care about that, man. They care about them. That's what they care about. And and you got to be real careful. That's why you got to be real careful with women, especially that grew up in middle class homes or lower class, if you trying to be high class. Because they ain't gonna care. They ain't gonna care to have it like that. They just gonna want a roof over their head, a couple nice cars. They ain't gonna want to have a circular drive and all that. Or they'll want it, but they won't have the ambition to go get it or to help you get it. So let's get into this. The number one way you find out if your job is worth staying at is if you are financially becoming more wealthy. If you just paying bills or you just somewhat making it, then I would say that you shouldn't just try to be at that job no 20 years. Because you're going to be one of them people, I'm on a fixed income. Like my job, why would I work 20, 25 years just to get $1,600 a month? If I do right by myself, I could save that and have that and just say, okay, I'm going to spend $1,600 a month. I don't have to stay on the job to get it. You see what I'm saying? Because your average pension, like where I'm at, the average pension for a person who retires from where I am is between $1,500 and $1,700 a month. Now, me personally, I don't think that's worth giving your whole entire life of work to. That's just me personally. And I know I'm right. So, you gotta be, as you go, acquiring skills and moving to higher pay. If you got a job where you're only getting like this, the next thing, small raises. Small raises show you that this ain't the type of job that you want to stay in. So if you only if you a teenager, you might want to try to stay at least a year or two, whatever. Build your work experience up. But if you in your 20s, 30s, or even 40s, you only getting quarter raises. I mean, think about that. For every hour you work, they saying it will give you 1/4 more. No. You want to be getting raises from your job, $2, $3, $5. Next thing, do they cap off your raises? Do they cap off your hourly rate? If they capping off your hourly rate, then no matter how much you make, they making it increasingly difficult for you to become wealthy. If your weight is like police officers, correctional officers sometimes too, they cap off how much you can make per hour. It's not what you want. That's not something that you want to spend more than 5 years even. I can see you be like, okay, well, I'm going to stay here 5 years. I'm going to go to school on the side, and you taking up something that pays big time. So whatever you making, let's say you making $60,000. What you take in school should be practically double that. So if you making $60,000 and you in college, then what you taking up should pay on average, and you should have did your research, $120,000. See, that's how you gonna do well financially. If you just not wanting to leave a job because you cool with the people there, that's gonna catch up with you when you get older. You making $17 an hour, but you don't want to acquire skills and continue to move up because you cool with the people at your job. That you don't want to think like that. The next thing, how do you feel about going to this place? If it makes your stomach turn, do you want to spend 20 years like that? You mess around and when you retire, you won't even last long. Any job that makes your stomach turn and your blood boil just from being there, I wouldn't even say stay there 2 years. You got to start getting your money right. You should be like, okay, I got to go hard for these 2 years because I'm not staying here longer than 2 years. And that side job, you should be banking all of that money. Side job, side hustle, whatever. You say, okay, I'm going to stay here 2 years. And for 2 years, you stay at that other place too. And you bank everything. You don't stay in no job that you practically having digestive problems, practically dookie everywhere, because your stomach is all tore up because you got to go there. One thing about a manly man, it's going to really mess you up if you got to be somewhere where people is confrontational and you can't settle, you can't fight, you can't gladiate. Like you gotta sit and watch Pimp Squeak, man. Little dudes that can't whoop you talking to you any kind of way. We gotta learn these type of people to just use them as motivation. And your mindset should be, if they fire me, oh well, I'll adjust. You should never be scared to get fired, but you shouldn't do nothing to get fired. With a job like that, you lose a job that wasn't, see, that's where y'all gotta change, man. Y'all lose people in relationships and jobs that wasn't doing nothing worthwhile for you, man. You should not be depressed. You should not be disappointed. You should not be upset. You didn't like that job anyway. Like this job, if they was to fire me, man, whoop-de-doo. My field, people ain't gonna care. Just like these jobs be revolving doors, you gotta have a revolving door mind too. They don't care about you. Man, if I got fired right now, ain't no job in my field gonna even care. They just gonna wanna know, did you do anything abusive? Did you do this? Nope. Well, why'd you get fired? Because they didn't like me, or because I was late a couple times. They ain't gonna care. They can't stop me, man. And that's your mindset. Your job can't stop you. Because if they try to, you don't even got to put them on there. Or you could just, if they got a work number, y'all know the work number, just put that you work there. And put the work number on there. They can't stop you. And stop letting these women have you walking on eggshells. If you leave, who gives a F-U-C-K? Especially if they not helping you get money. Bye. Stop caring so much about these jobs. Stop caring so much about these women who not helping you or who criticize you to death. You're not here to criticize. No woman should be in your life to criticize you. That is not what the Bible teach. He didn't create them for that, and they shouldn't be there doing that more than other stuff. Now, if you, every now and then, you might need to be criticized. But don't ever let nobody criticize you who can't handle criticism. You can't handle criticism. I ain't trying to hear nothing you talking about. Cause you trying to reign over me. You trying to rule over me. And that goes for jobs, that goes for whatever. I ain't gonna lie, man. This is what some of y'all need to do to y'all job.